Hello, Jesse Good here. Today I'm taking a look at the LEGO Star Wars The Mandalorian ATST Raider, which has 540 pieces, 4 minifigures, and retails for $50 in the United States, where I legally purchased this a little bit early from Learning Express. They had them on the shelf, so I was able to buy them. Let's take a look at those minifigures. So our first minifigure is the Mandalorian. The design of this looks really cool. I mean, it uses that Mandalorian helmet, but with some new coloring to it and printing. That's awesome, you know. And the design for the cape is not the typical cape trim, so that's kind of interesting to see. Though I do wish it was that newer material, not this older one. Other than that, though, you can see his back torso printing. And if you're wondering who the identity of the Mandalorian is, well, the LEGO set kind of reveals it. Oh, actually, they don't reveal it. Oops. They actually do the same thing with one of the characters in that Y-Wing I just reviewed. So I'm guessing they're going to keep the identity secret for a little bit. Oh, and I quite like how ridiculous this weapon he has looks. This is Cara Dune. The design for the face I really like because it's just a skin color that we don't usually see too much, so it's useful for different settings and everything. I do wish it didn't have that little silver part there, but I'm sure that's accurate to the character. Also nice to get this hair piece in black. We don't usually get it in black. And the torso design's pretty neat. It has a nice kind of gun and metal gray coloring to it. The legs are pretty cool too. And if you look at her alternate facial expression, she looks a lot more angry here. Oh, and actually she has an elaborate gun as well. This is one of the two, and excuse me, I'm probably going to mispronounce it because I haven't seen the show yet, Plutonium Raider characters. This one right here has a slightly different design from the other one, which you'll see in a bit. Different torso, same face print though, different armor and different helmet. You can see his guns are actually the gas pump guns, which are usually from Lego Town. I don't usually see those in action themes, so that's kind of interesting to see. Beyond that, though, some back torso printing and no back facial printing or alternate expression. This is the second one of those Raiders. I'm not going to try to pronounce it again. Again, different torso, same face, same legs. Another ridiculous gun or blaster right there. This little neck brace piece I thought was the one for Ultron, but apparently, I mean, Brickset says it's a different code, so either A, it's a different color from that one, but B, I think it might just be a new piece. I'm probably wrong with that, though. So here's the ATST Raider. Now, it's been about 3 years since we got the last full LEGO ATST, which was with the Rogue One. We did get that Last Jedi one, which a lot of people didn't like. I liked it, I think, a little bit better than a lot of other people did, and that was about January 2018. So a little bit of a year difference there, but the design of this does have a more rustic look with some different colors, especially with the legs, so let's take a closer look at it. We'll start at the top, and one thing I noticed when building this was the amount of stickers in the set. Right here is a 2x4 stickered, and at the side there's some more stickers. You got another one right here. Lots of cannons that are just for display, so you can move these up and down, move this one up and down as well. It's not actually the same on both sides in terms of the build. You see this side is a little bit different. You got another sticker there and another sticker right here with a different cannon type build. This one kind of falls off very easily just because of the connection they're using. They're using like a hatchet piece, which is kind of interesting. And it just kind of slips into that one hole right there, but it doesn't go the right distance. So while I was playing around with this, it kind of kept falling off a bit, and that was a little bit annoying, but not too big of a deal. At the back, actually not too bad of a look there. I like how it looks a little bit more finished than some of these other builds for vehicles, where you have 2 stickers on those circular tiles. Now, if you want to access the cockpit itself, all you have to do is lift up this top part, and can't really move these side walls, but you can see it's a little bit cramped inside there. Interesting sticker on the 1x2 cheese slope. Usually we just get the printed cheese slope, like I remember I reviewed one of the Rise of Skywalker sets yesterday, and that one used a Ninjago printed cheese slope. But you have enough space to fit one minifigure inside there using that Friends divider, and also there's a little weapon back there. Not too much else going on inside. And with some of the more play features, I guess, of the set, you can rotate the top part pretty good, like a good 180. You can do it either from actually moving the top, or they have this little column piece at the back, which works very well. Also back here, by pushing these pieces, actually launches some spring-loaded missiles, so you get pretty good distance with that. Probably never going to see that one again, but thankfully they include extras. Also some more little stickers at the side near the cockpit. So you got 2 on each of those 1x2 double cheese slopes, and same on this side as well. So for the right leg, this one's definitely like a repurposed old leg or whatnot. They have a lot of red showing, they have a lot of rust showing, and my favorite part of the build is probably these little wirings just showing. It's the whip piece, and it makes it look like some exposed wiring to really give it that old look. The design of this does use some stickers, one on the 1x8 on the side, one on the 2x4, and the 2x2. And you can see that rust really showing with the feet there, where you got a sticker in the middle and 2 stickers on the side. Now compare that to the left leg, and the left leg, while it does have rust, isn't as exposed or anything. There's no exposed wiring or anything. So you got a 2x4 sticker there, 2x2 sticker, and the feet is definitely less rusty on this one. Other than that, though, not too much else going on with the legs, except, of course, the function of the socket joint right here. And the socket joint is really how you would adjust, I guess, movement with the vehicle. Look, I'm not really a CCBS guy, so I probably shouldn't be calling this a socket joint. But everything under this formation right here, let's call it that, can be moved. So this leg right here can be put in different positions. Same with the leg on the left side. And you could probably get some different poses there, but it's going to be very top heavy. So really that main pose I had going on is the best way to display it standing up, but that's more for play, and that's all right. Other than that, though, I'm trying to think if there's anything else I really missed covering here. The back sides, you can see how that's kind of built up. Also, these 2x2s have stickers as well. I'm not sure if I covered them. And there is one little section underneath here that I quite like. And it's right under the head / cockpit of the vehicle. And it's just a little detailing. It's much like the wiring I liked earlier on the legs. And all they use is some of those paintbrush, I guess, frames right there. And it works so well. I love that. It looks like exposed wiring. And little details like that are things I really like in this set. But either way, you guys know I'm more of a playset guy than a vehicle guy, so I don't have too much else to add about this set. So let's take a look at the packaging and then the final verdict. And the box for this set is so tall I have to pan from top to bottom. And yes, I did pay that much, $5,899 at Learning Express. They always overprice stuff, but it was a small price to pay for getting this early. And now for the back, let's pan from bottom to top. See, a little bit of variation there. For the instructions, at the end, there's a little ad of all these fall sets, which yes, I am showing, because guess what? I purchased this. And these, I don't have this one, I don't have this one, I don't have Yoda. But other than that, I have all the other ones, and you'll expect reviews for that and that set soon enough. So minifigure checklist, which, oh man, I do want that Millennium Falcon. Trust me, if they had the Falcon, I would have got it. But at the end, also an ad for the Skywalker Saga game. So overall, the AT-ST Raider kind of has some of the problems that I guess a lot of recent LEGO Star Wars sets have, especially with this new fall wave, where it's a recolor of an older existing vehicle. It feels overpriced, but there are some cool figures. Man, a lot of these are really blending in together. This one in particular, I think, is really overpriced. I mean, $50 for this vehicle. It was even tough paying $40 with the Rogue One version or that really interesting Last Jedi version. This one is a complete version, unlike the Last Jedi version, but there's no side builds or anything like that. And it is a vehicle we've gotten quite a bit recently, so I think that lowers my enthusiasm of the set. The minifigures are really good. I think it is pretty light for being the only Mandalorian set. There's only 4 minifigures, and it's a $50 set, so it doesn't really have the value there for the minifigures. So I wish there was more, because these are all very interesting figures. So as a whole, I'd rate this one a C+. But that's it for now. Let me know what you guys think of this set in the comments below, and I'll see you guys later. Peace out.